Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
Golly. I missed. Sorry if that was a little bit jarring, but alright. I was pressing the wrong buttons and I stopped recording in the middle of that. Could technically go back since it was just a few seconds, but you know what? Let's just roll with it at this point, you know? Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We got a lot, apparently, to do. And this is
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you.
Honestly, after playing the Gold... If I never played the Golden Deer route, I would say this. I wouldn't say he's a jokester. He's definitely not. He does do his schemes, but you can tell he truly does care about his people. And he wants them to live.
Interesting. I've never thought of him like that. However, I know you have a keen eye for potential. After all, as leader of the Leicester Alliance, he has managed to protect his entire territory all this time. Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation in which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle. But I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well. Do you not think we should take Deirdre at once?
Deirdre, the Aquatic Capital. A city floating on the ocean certainly poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire within the Alliance. If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Deirdre. Confidence is one thing, Professor, but see to it that you do not underestimate Claude. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him. They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
Well, of course, it's Claude, dude. Have you never met him?
Thank you.
We'll give her some flowers. Alright, so. I'm curious. What? I meant to do that. Level 23. Alright. I think we've done that one before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done that. So, I'm not gonna worry about showing it. Could have him as a Moral 7. Don't know if that would be beneficial at all, but we could do that. We were trying to get him to be a War Master, amazing character that's good at punching everything, but that never went anywhere before the end. I could look into doing that. Uh, 19 compared to 16, 30 compared to 28, 22 to 27 and lose one movement. Okay. It's not too bad. Oh, you've got a long way to go. But this would actually be pretty beneficial for him if we could get through it, but we'll see. Dorothea, you're doing better. Yeah, you're getting there. Still 45, good grief. Petra, how far are you on this? 96? Okay. Falconite, you have a very good chance of succeeding that. A lot better than I thought. You know what? Let's try it. That was not good. Alright. Never mind.
I have.
Never mind. Apparently not gonna work. She's a different class altogether. You have some work on that. That's actually not too bad, but her writing needs to be better. The writing of several different characters need to be better. 48%. Oh my goodness, that's pretty bad. Alright. We'll have him as a swords master for a little bit. And what I'm going to do... What's the perk on... Oh, Hannah. Apparently there's one with Shamir. That I've yet to get. Alright. See what this is about.
I must thank you for lending your expertise to the aid of Her Majesty, Hanneman.
Your gratitude is wasted on me, Hubert. I choose this situation entirely because it benefits me. I could carry out my research anywhere, of course, but that is, as they say, beside the point.
Is that so?
Hubert, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Depends what it is.
It concerns your father.
Then no, absolutely not.
Oh, by all means, cover your ears and run out of the room. I'll still speak the words, for I feel that I must. Your father, the Marquis of Vestra, well, rather the former Marquis of Vestra, was a selfless man. He was practical and never sought power for the sake of power. In that respect, You and he are rather alike. Do you think such a man would so easily betray his emperor, even if led astray by the Prime Minister?
Clearly, yes. That's exactly what he did. He played a large part in the assault on the palace, personally spearheaded the Emperor's capture. The thought of those treacherous arms reaching out for Her Majesty is truly upsetting.
Agreed. Facts are facts. The palace walls are stuffed with countless truths, all of them concealed by the stones and mortar of fact. I hoped you would have the capacity to see the unfettered truth, but I fear that where your father is concerned, your eyes may see only what you wish them to see.
I'll take that under advisement.
Feel free to ignore me. I know full well I have my own blind spots. It's just, I believe your father had something he was trying to protect. Bearing a stain on his honor, being purged by his own son, all in the name of protection. I speak from knowledge, as someone who failed to protect something I held dear.
Let's say you're right. Suppose he did it to protect something he cared about. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change his actions or my judgment of them. My father was a traitor to House Rasvelk, and he deserved what he got. That was me protecting something I care about.
Ah, I can see the right of that. You have chosen your own path, Hubert. Continue protecting what you wish to protect, and I shall support you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, there you go. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Not much else can be done with some of that. Alright. I guess it's just trying to find the actual bits and pieces that actually would be good, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how I'm wanting to word it. Alright. Well, of course this is going to be something I deal with off screen. But pretty sure there's a ton of stuff here to do. That's a decent amount. Yeah, so pretty much the only people that don't have really high ranks are Hanneman. Well, no. Or Yuritsa, because everyone else has the ability to go to A rank. Or S rank. So, there's that. I do want to see, before I cut things off here, not a whole lot left as far as, like, I could go to S+ with this to get that crit. But honestly, the only thing that isn't at the highest rank it can be is the bow, which isn't that... There isn't that much different there. Alright. Yuri... can I... No! It's already as good as it's gonna get. Okay. I know Happy can go up quite a bit. Level that up just a tad. enough to get it to where it should be. Dorothea, did I ever get you higher rank? No, apparently not. I think I was doing that for the avoid. And she got up there because she was a Mortal 7 at one point. But anyway, I've got things I need to do. I guess we'll come back if there's anything new or different or whatever. Other than that, I'll see you guys back whenever we have new support conversations, or if we have any story developments. Or if not, we'll just see you at the main the mission. See you guys in a little bit.
Ah, Marianne. Praying to the goddess?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. So persistent in your devotion. I quite admire that about you.
Oh, no. It's not like that.
No need for false modesty. I hardly know anyone with more piety.
I need to be going.
Wait a moment.
Oh, yes? Did you need something?
I have a suggestion. I have been meaning to tell you about it for a while. Have you ever considered projecting more confidence? Your every word is laden with pessimism and devoid of enthusiasm. To gain the trust of commoners, you must appear self-assured at all times.
I have no need to earn the trust of the common people as a noble. All I want is to live a quiet life and to not be a bother to anyone. I dare not hope for anything beyond that.
But you are the only daughter of the esteemed Margrave Edmund. Regardless of what you hope for, you must concede that you have inherited certain responsibilities by virtue of your birth.
If that's the case, then I don't care to be a responsible person. Farewell.
One would think she does not wish to be a noble.
Alright, one thing I did want to show off is one of the missions is you and Yuritsa actually team up for this. You can't have anyone else available. They're all unavailable. And you have to take care of a group of those who slither in the dark. This will be interesting. I haven't done this fight before, so... I didn't really think it was... I don't think it's really worth showing the entire fight, just because, I mean, come on, it's just a bunch of randos. There wasn't any story going into it. It was one of those blue-marked quests, so you're supposed to get something pretty good out of it. I guess I could still keep this recording going. If anything interesting happens, I'll show it, but otherwise, I might just show the whole thing. I don't know. I do think, however, you having an elixir would be a good idea. Not that. Okay, you do have healing focus, so we're good. This will be interesting, to say the least. Yeah. 6 and 6 on each side. Not too much.
What's my strategy?
Not really anything to write home about. Yeah, this is a joke.
It won't be in vain.
Understood.
Glowing effort. What? I didn't actually do this. Amount increased by unit's defense. Okay. And enemies hit by this attack suffer -5 defense for 1 turn. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah,
This
this
could
is gonna
turn
be a Jogo
tides.
fight. Alright, well... I figured as much. But it's always one of those... Let's just kind of slightly be... more... I don't know. Thoughtful? I don't know what exactly would be the appropriate way to put it. But...
Foolish.
Seems like it's just going to be a prolonged fight because you have two people instead of a whole group. So, that's whatever.
All is going to plan.
That being said, get grief with the,
I'll use this power for the greater
the stat
good.
increases. I will say, this is probably some of the best... I'd have to look back at the other stat spreads that Byleth had. I think this is the best one he's had yet. Alright. Well, anyway. See you guys in a little bit.
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
Why do you ask?
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more... normal.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
Whoa, it's a little harsh.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility. You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother. Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all. People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out. I've realized that I was wrong about you. I can now see that you've found a way to live the life you want to live. Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training. You don't know the meaning of surrender. I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to. I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path. You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead. If I'm being honest, I changed my mind about you a while back.
Is that so?
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
That it is. But it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard. Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
I don't doubt it. The future is ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
Hey, Adie, take a look at this. I received it as a gift. It was sent from... I don't remember. Anyway, the point is...
Dorothea, when you receive a gift, don't you think you should try to remember who it's from?
You're right. That's a little thoughtless of me.
What's gotten into you lately? You seem mostly uninterested in the various suitors throwing themselves at you. Is something on your mind?
Oh, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. I'm just not that interested in certain men.
Do you have any idea why?
Well, I do have an inkling.
You seem reluctant to tell me. Is it somehow my fault?
No, nothing like that. Okay, I suppose you're not completely wrong, but...
How do you mean? Please, just say what's on your mind.
When the two of us are together, talking like this, somehow I don't feel like I care about my troubles with love anymore. So it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with that, of course. But it seems we should get to the bottom of such a drastic change. Maybe we can figure it out if we just...
Adi, I'm telling you, I'm fine. If you push me any further, I'll write an opera about you. I'll do it right here and now. And then I'll sing it in your face.
Settle down, Dorothea. I can take a hint. If you insist, I'll drop the subject. Whatever you do, don't write more opera lines about me. My cheeks are probably still red from your last performance.
Well, I can't promise anything. But if I try real hard, by the time the war's over, I might just have an opera written, starring you. No need to worry though, Adi. I'll be fabulous as you. A performance they'll rave about for years.
The frightening part is that I don't know whether you're joking or not. But I do regret to inform you that you won't be playing the role of Edelgard.
Why's that?
Don't you see? No story about me would be complete without the character of Dorothea. It would be ridiculous for you to play me instead of yourself.
Adi, you really are something special, aren't you?
Hello, Emile. The War Council is about to begin. Come on. What's the matter? You're so pale. Have you been injured? Emile?
Must slay more.
What?
There is no pleasure to be had in these halls. My thirst is unbearable. Perhaps bathing in your blood will help satiate me.
Emile? Wait. You're not Emile. You're the Death Knight. You may look like him, but you are not him. He would never say such a thing.
What care I for names? I care only to kill or be killed.
I see. So you want to kill me? Then do as you must. It is within your rights.
My... rights?
Mother and I must be the reason the Death Knight exists within you. A young boy left all alone in House Bartels without us? I can't imagine how lonely and terrible that must have been. To our half-siblings who bore no crests, we were nothing more than intruders. Their horrible words and violent actions were only bearable because the three of us supported one another through it. All alone in a place like that, it's little wonder that you broke down as you have. We should have rescued you. We should have offered ourselves to save you.
Nonsense.
However, we cannot turn back the hands of time. Atonement is all I have for you now.
You don't understand anything.
Emile?
The day you left 18 years ago, I told Mother to leave me there.
What? But why did you do such a thing?
I wanted to protect you. I am glad that we are reunited. I am happy that you are alive. I am so sorry, my dear sister.
Emile.
Sure, I should be trusting him. But if I can make a decent profit...
What about profit?
Hi, Professor. Overheard me mumbling about profits? See, I got a lead on a pretty big job, but I've got some concerns. Yep. Apparently, there's some priceless treasure that's been unearthed. If you can believe it, it predates the Adrestian Empire. I've been asked to secure troops for the job, but I've got to cover the cost for them. The upside is whatever we find, we get halvesies on. But there's a downside, too. Bingo. If we find nothing, I'll be eating those upfront costs. But just imagine the gold if we do find something. It's a risk I'm willing to take. This job is coming from a merchant named Pilardo. Ever heard of him? He frequents the monastery, so he must be somewhat trustworthy. Right? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You in? What do you mean? Money will be raining down from the heavens. Isn't that enticing enough? I need you. Your job's gonna be to find someone who can help out. And then I'll need you on board at the excavation site. Naturally, the more treasure we dig up, the more money you get. Sound good?
Sure, let's find the treasure.
Your services are appreciated as always. Let's head out. Come on, we'll be rolling in gold.
Wait.
You starting a conversation? I'm confused.
What?
I'll go.
What, are you interested in treasure hunting?
Particularly, but I smell blood. Anna, I sense death about you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's with the gloomy death talk? You're scaring me. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt for you to join in then. Shall we?
Okay, that was new.
We really hit the jackpot! Just look at all those shinies! Ah, yes. We'll be filthy rich.
As you say, Miss Anna. Thanks to you, we've achieved our goals.
Hey, Pilardo? What's with the cavalry?
Ah, they're here to transport the treasures. It's quite a load after all.
You trying to pull something? We agreed on a 50-50 split.
Yes, you have it right. Stop fretting about it. You'll be receiving your cut just as soon as I determine the exact value.
Nuh-uh. No way, no how. I can't agree to that. As a merchant yourself, you know I can't. No way am I watching my share of the treasure gallop off into the sunset. We're splitting this up right here and now. I'm not agreeing to it any other way.
Whether or not you agree, I'll be on my way now. Come on then, men. Let's go.
Wait! Come back here!
And now it's a hunt rather than a battle. How very boring.
I'm assuming it's the same
That
thing.
was time spent in vain.
No, it wasn't. Thank you, everyone, for all the help. And just look at how much we got back. It should cover all our costs and then some. You'll be rewarded handsomely. Though if that guy calls himself a merchant, maybe I shouldn't call myself one. We'd better let Hubert know all about this so we can give him what for.
There's no need. I'll take care of him.
Yuritsa, wait! And he's off. I almost feel bad for Pilardo. No, wait. He tried to rip me off. I don't feel bad at all.
So much for that guy living. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. He finally got the what for.
I am grateful.
Yuritsa's like, yeah, no, I got it. Just pieces out.
I have gratitude.
Okay, that was worth it. That was worth it. Oh man. It's like, there's no need for this. I'll take care of it.
It's almost time to depart. Are you ready? A promising answer. Whatever happens, never allow your foe to see any weakness. We must pay close attention not only to Claude's schemes, but to the man himself. He's a master archer who wields the legendary bow, Fail Not. He won't fall easily. It's the relic of House Regan. That bow once belonged to one of the 10 elites. Professor, do you know the true story behind the legend? The relics were created by the hands of mankind. Saros collected them after killing the 10 elites. Saros manipulated the people of the world and defeated the all-powerful King Nemesis. That's the history the Church of Saros maintains. In reality, it was little more than a simple dispute. Should the one leading the people of the world be someone with humanity, or a creature that can merely masquerade as a human at will? In the end, Saros was victorious. The Immaculate One and her family then took control of Fodlan. I know this because that knowledge is passed down from Emperor to Emperor. And that is because the first Emperor is the human who cooperated with Saros, allowing humanity to be controlled in secret. Perhaps it's fate that you can wield the sword of the Creator, just like Nemesis, the King of Liberation. And that very fate will lead you to use that sword to stand against those who would distort history.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, again, we got another scene.
It seems they've set out from Garrick Mach. And that's sooner than expected. Losing the Great Bridge of Murden was a serious blow. So is the fact that Teach is still alive. On top of all that, Judith. I told her to run if things look grim. Damn it. So many people will die, and by my call.
And what of it? Would you rather turn tail and run back home?
Nadir, you're really getting on my nerves. Do you have any idea how much of the Alliance adores me and believes in me?
Well, I suppose it's quite a lot. Does that mean that...
Yes, the plan is a go. I'm counting on you, Nadir. We'll make a good show taking down those who would assault Deirdre.
People say our kind may not always win, but we never lose. Let's teach them the real meaning of those words.
Now then, let's see what you're made of, Teach.
Oh, dude. Claude! No! Oh, that's a shame. It's a right shame right now. Oh, man. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. All right.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Definitely do a replenish of that. I think I have enough. Yeah, I got plenty of that. Alright. Okay, so as far as what I want to do right quick before... Oh! I wasn't thinking about that. How is Bernadetta a person you talk to? Alright, let's see what this is.
Well, well, look who it is. Emil, it is you, isn't it? Are you feeling more talkative than when I saw you last?
Do not call me that.
Oh, look at you. From professor at the Officers' Academy to an Imperial General. Though you seem idle enough now, might you spare a moment for a proper apology? Could you not have even informed me when dear Mercedes left House Bartels? To say nothing of the scandal you caused. Granted, I can hardly blame you, that family being what it was. But did it never occur to you that I ought to have been consulted?
We've only known each other since childhood. Such callousness, such rank insensitivity. Emil, are you listening? You think you can escape? I won't be denied this time. You may think yourself skilled with a blade, but remember that my spell work is peerless. Dealing with you would be no more than a murmured word and a flick of a finger.
Restrain yourself, Constance.
I am the model of restraint. On the contrary, Emil, it is you who insists on being so...
I said not to call me that.
You know I've not slipped from using General Euritza in public, and this is the thanks I get. Tell me, have you had a proper chat with Mercedes? You have, surely. You've always been the sort to keep your own counsel and let others draw their own conclusions.
Would it kill you to be silent for once?
Emil, stop! This isn't over!
Okay. I want to see where that goes. Alright.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean about suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
It's a little nice conversation between the two of them. Trying to think. Okay, so I would need an A rank in that, as well as 2 arcane crystals. That would actually really help her out. So maybe we can get to that point. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing else as far as that's concerned. Sell these again. So stat-wise, golly. She's got a lot of charm and strength, but that's really it. Her stats aren't that good. I'm gonna be completely honest, her stats are kind of meh. It's honestly nothing like, don't get me wrong, she can take a hit. She's got really good defense compared to a lot of other people. Her resistance is actually a lot better than Byleth's, good grief. Well, by 5, but that's still quite a bit, because usually some classes don't get you any resistance whatsoever, unless it's completely random. I guess she's supposed to be more of the tanky of the 3. Dimitri's supposed to be like the glass cannon, and Claude's supposed to be the one that does double attacks and whatnot. That's my guess. Although I do really want you to have more speed. So we'll give you the speed wings. Let me look at you. 13. You really need more luck. That's dexterity, strength, and resistance. She has 19, which is good. I will say, though, that +4 is concerning to make it 27. Yeah, this is kind of where, unfortunately, Ferdinand kind of seems a bit on the lesser side of being able to be as good as other characters. Especially if you compare him with Petra. Although I did take them down different paths as far as... you know what, I'll do that. She has way more dexterity and speed. I wonder if he would actually be good if you made him a wyvern rider. That's something to think about for the next time I do a run. Gonna up his dexterity by 1 just to help him out. Resistance wise, Out of everyone we're taking... I mean, there's a couple of concerning people. But overall, I really hate that Byleth is just that low. Especially if he gets put in the middle of a whole bunch of enemies. Let's grab that. I think that's it. And yeah, there's a better shield. Trade this for a minus weight. I think you're good. I guess, yeah, the death blow really helps him out. And then the death blow armor blow for him. Sorry if this seems a bit kind of just monotonous. I might cut some of this out. That or probably I won't. Knowing me. I'll just completely forget to even do any of it. I don't know why you have brawling. Master Mode? Oh, dude. Yeah, leave it at that. I don't know if you need the 20 hit. I mean, you have 36 freaking speed. Well, it's Dex that require... That's more of that. Alright. I don't know. A non-weapon item. That's unfortunate, because yeah, I think it's only in the GameCube one you can actually steal opponents' weapons. So if there's a weapon you really wanted, you could try to get the the person you're fighting to switch their weapon, and then steal the one you wanted. It was so broken, but it was incredibly hard to do it. But if you could do it, it was so broken. It was really good though. Again. Yeah, I guess because there's not really anything else that's good to put on there, we'll keep it at that. He does have lethality. Though. You... Honestly, there's not really much I would change. I do... Like, that's the thing. Having +3 to all stats to your next turn if you hit with magic is really good. Oh, man. So... I guess that'll be fine. Capturing Deirdre.
North of the Great Bridge of Murden, the Imperial Army passes through the Allied territory of House Gloucester and invades the land of House Regan, which leads the opposition. They move to attack Claude in the capital, Deirdre, where the leader of the Alliance awaits their arrival.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
I am grateful.
Thanks so much.
At some point, this is going to be
So much.
something we can do. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, are we gonna load at this point? There we go. Okay, this is something I do know. Oh, so if you wanted to steal this kind of stuff, you can definitely do that. So Hilda's over here. A character we're very familiar with from our last run. That HP though, good grief. Also, she has the X crit. Yay. That's gonna be fun to deal with. This is normally Marianne. Or is it Lysithia? I honestly don't know. If you don't have her a part of your team, I'm trying to look through everyone else. Here's Claude. Has the Hexlock shield. What does he got? Commander, close counter, flying effect null, bow prowess, and authority. He's the Barbarossa class. Oh, so we don't even have the boat stuff that's in the previous thing. So we actually do have to go through here. Okay, interesting. But I do know if you actually defeat Lysithia in this map and you don't have her with you, I don't know if you're given the choice if you don't have a good enough friendship with her or whatever, but you can choose to spare her and I think she'll join you. I've seen clips of it. I haven't actually... I debated whether or not to actually do something like that, but I thought in the end it's probably better that I don't push my luck with that kind of a thing. Because I don't want to have to go through it and then just not have the ability to do some of the stuff that I've wanted to. Alright, bring Balthus. Yuritsa, you can have your sister with you. This is gonna be a thing. I have a feeling this is gonna be quite the thing.
Here she comes, at long last. I've done all I can to prepare. Let the cards fall where they may. It'll be a true test of strength.
It seems Claude has blockaded the city and occupied the naval port.
If that is the case, he will have no choice but to engage us from there.
Yes. Though putting myself in
forget.
Claude's place leaves me with an unpleasant feeling. If we take over the port and close the entry to the city, Deirdre will be under our control. Each soldier should bear that in mind as they advance.
There are 3 gates which connect Deirdre to its naval port. Taking the city will be easy once we secure all 3.
Enemies are meeting. Alliance reinforcements in front of the gates lead to Deirdre. Defeat the enemies in front of the gates to stall reinforcements. Alright.
Put me in there.
Understood.
And if you head that way, everyone else is going to have to go the long way around. Although, I should have had Linhart. He can work people. Why did I not bring Linhart? I've got rescue with her, but that's not the same. Although I could do the bolting. I could actually take somebody out. Yeah, let's just try and take somebody out.
My joke of a life drags on.
How about that?
I don't dare boast of my skill.
Oh.
What's my strategy?
Your self-defeating attitude can get depressing. Alright, yeah, let's boost our evasion here.
Why not? I will prevail.
I'm in.
Just slowly make our way. Honestly, I could take him out. Take one of these guys out. Oh gosh, yeah, you couldn't hit them. Although she is going to be a problem. Oh gosh, I didn't think about that. No. Oh gosh. You know, as soon as Petra gets hit, one of them's gonna go after her.
This is my stage now.
I'm gonna have to. Hopefully that saved me.
Now it's our turn, Elmira's elite. Strike the flanks of the Imperial Army.
Oh, that's where the boats come in?
Those fangs and claws the Alliance fears so much will now be their salvation.
Leave it to us, kiddo. My undefeated streak will live on. Another chapter in my heroic saga.
That flag and banner. Is that the Almiran army? Ugh, you really did it, Claude.
This is no ruse. That is Nadir, an Almiran general.
Take care of them quickly, especially those Almiran wyverns.
Oh, 43. I was miscalculating that. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna have to back up.
I must lead them well.
Alright, yep. Oh, that just ended the turn. Okay, no one moved except them. Alright, Petra, you're not going right there.
I will.
Actually, you're gonna move over here.
I'm in.
You know,
Cut a bloody path.
More fighting.
this is gonna be a thing,
Now
okay. Skip that, because we've seen that before.
Let's see them handle this.
Resonance Lightning. Fortunately for us, that was very low hit percentage, so we're good. Golly, the Alliance warrior had better accuracy than that.
There's no turning
Again,
back now.
I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised. I don't know why I am.
Here is something to believe in.
Can you do Crest of Flames? Fortunately
This could
not.
turn the tides.
Unfortunately not. I need to pronunciate that a little bit better. Pronunciate or enunciate. Golly. Verbal typos. I should not do this when it's this late at night. Oh boy. Alright.
For the Empire. only possible outcome. My
That's a
ambitions
level
have
up.
been reached.
Here we go. Get more of those, Edelgard, please.
I'm not there yet.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that you're still a priest. I need to fix that.
Well done.
Also, I'm trying to get Hubert out of being a warlock. He's been one forever. Okay.
What's my strategy?
Put me in there.
Why not?
Ready for anything.
Understood.
Do that. Have Yuri head over here, and we're gonna have you equip the Lebanon sword and then dance for Petra, who is then going to hopefully take care of, well, one of the two problems. So I can either have you deal with him or deal with you. 26 isn't that much of a threat. But I am going to go after you anyway. Ow, the damage!
Not for myself, for everyone. Remain cautious.
Professor, it's been too long. But now we're on opposite sides, huh? What a shame. I am not going to hold back. I can't let down my dear old Claude. Oh, I got it!
Ouch.
Oh, let's go.
And that actually would have taken me out if you hit. Good grief. Yeah, I figured I was gonna have to back up anyway.
The Elmyran reinforcements keep coming.
Well, we're not gonna get rid of him. At least not yet.
I will prevail.
Actually... just slightly off. Just ever so slightly off.
I have a strategy.
How about we do this instead? We gambit so we don't get hit, and then move out of the way. It's foolproof. Unfortunately, we're still gonna have to go through this bit. But this time you actually hit. What the heck? Alright. We'll back up quite a bit then. Jeez. Dance for Petra.
Inspiring.
And this time I am going to take care of you. I'm not going to worry about using my
I fight for
normal attack rather than a gambit because I can actually heal that.
Why not?
Ready for anything.
You're going to go up here.
Understood.
Yuritsa, you're gonna head up this way.
What's my strategy?
You're gonna head this way and use healing focus.
I'm in.
Thank you.
Put me in there.
Watch and learn. It's over.
Who would have thought doing this instead of what I did previously would be more beneficial
I must
for
lead
violence?
them well.
Okay. That was what I was concerned about, but thankfully you were able to dodge that.
Burns with pride.
Also, it's probably good that I did a swap. That could have ended really badly. Oh, that's a lot of bow knights. That's a lot of bow knights.
The Elmyran reinforcements keep.
Alright, so
I'm not going down.
we can get rid of you.
Big win.
The thing is, I'm gonna have Caspar take care of these guys, just because it's easier. Also, that's not a bad thing right there to have that. Okay,
More fighting.
you...
I'll cut a bloody path. Did you think I'd let you go? To kill is to grow stronger.
Yeah, you are gonna be a problem. Alright. That's not going to kill that guy.
Inspired.
Careful.
Jeez. I'm just trying to get this to work. Do a heal.
Thanks.
For the Empire.
Ouch! Dude, that's rough.
You didn't forget about me, did you? Maybe you should just let me go.
Yeah, no, I can't. Sorry. Alright,
It's been fun, Claude. Sorry to go so soon.
gosh, that's
Hilda!
crazy.
Why didn't you retreat? I counted on you retreating.
As much as Hilda is annoying, I still kind of like her to some extent. Alright, you know what? We're gonna have Byleth head this way. I was debating who I was gonna have take care of this. I think Byleth is gonna just be the answer for this.
Well done.
Yeah, because he can do this.
There's no turning back now.
Yuritsa, you go up to Petra.
I'm in.
And Yuri, you can start heading that way.
I fight for justice's name.
Alright, cool.
War fuels my body and mind.
Allow me to demonstrate.
That's all I need for that.
All is going to plan.
I think what we'll do... Yeah, you stand there. Yeah, just get rid of you. The less I have to deal with, the better.
Shall know how you died here.
Three damage. Golly. That's kind of ridiculous. I know it's because of his ability, but jeez.
The results speak for themselves.
Alright.
We don't have the guts to resist anymore. Here, you can have this.
I never planned to touch the city. Our target is the Alliance and their leader, Claude.
Alright. Oh, dude. We actually want that. Oh, dude. You have the...
You've boosted morale.
Yeah, just wait. Wait right there.
Here is something to believe.
And if anything, I can get Constance to use rescue on Byleths to bring him closer, so he can actually move onto the ship. Right now, I'm just using him as like bait to get those guys away from going against anyone else. So.
This could turn the tides.
There we go. Just like that. And then we can have him walk up and go, hey.
It won't be in vain.
What are you looking for, man? Yeah, just go ahead and heal yourself up.
I will see this war through.
Ferdinand's getting closer to mastering it. Ever so closer. It's a slow slog, but he's getting there. Oh gosh, all of those people. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Can we not have to deal with all of them at once? Please? That would be fantastic.
Appreciate it.
Well, she's getting closer, which is good. Hey, can we talk about how this guy is a problem?
Hardly worth the effort.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
Well, that was simple enough.
Thank you.
And just top her health off, and... Oh gosh. Out of the people that want to go after him. You know what? Actually, I'm going to welcome someone attacking Yuritsa over Byleth.
Squirm for me! Foolish.
Alright.
Death grows more distant.
Yeah, that dex stat is pretty bad. Just, not gonna lie.
It's been 30-odd years since I first set foot on a field of battle. Here's a taste of my undefeated strength. Don't think less of me for this.
What? What's with Byleth getting hit by gambits? What the heck? I'm just saying. What in the world? Ugh, that's garbage. Alright, she's gotten Aegis.
Predictable.
kind of hoping... There, well, healed a little bit. I was kind of hoping for the Crest of Flames for the first attack. That way he could heal some of that damage. Yeah, that's life. That's definitely... That's just life, unfortunately. At times. And... Oh, wow. I was kind of expecting it to say, hey, guess what? Byleth just died again. Ugh. Alright, yeah, let's throw a heal up for Byleth, because he definitely needs it. He's not going to be able to move, so... Yeah... I can't use gambits either. Just annoying.
It's over.
Get out of here.
This could turn the tides.
Assist with a heal. Who are you attacking? Oh, you're just attacking Byleth again. Okay.
Delightful.
Oh yeah, the Reaper Knights was a battalion that we got thanks to doing that mission with just Yuritsa and Byleth. So.
You are impressive.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's just you. Famous last words, I guess, but... I'm not gonna worry about too much if it's just gonna be that. Alright, so you two can start heading back this way, and I'm just gonna... Because I want Nadir to be taken care of before I do anything.
I have a plan.
Now, can you not get hit by this Byleth? Okay, good. Jeez. Okay, 55 chance, 73 chance, but she's just dead. There's no way she's not getting hit. Alright, Ferdinand. Yeah, you take care of this guy.
If I live, I fight.
Or gal. I didn't pay attention to the uniform enough. Yes, good. Petra. Yeah, that Brave Axe might be a problem. Might be. Is the key word there. I don't think it will be. But that hurt Byleth. It might. With me having 100% chance of hitting, I'm not going to chance it. Alright. Yeah, you can head down this way. Alright, you're going to head over here and cast him. Well, now it's not 100. But it's good enough.
Sorry, kiddo. It seems we'll have to withdraw.
An Aurora shield.
You've done enough, Nadir. Just stay alive. We'll meet again one day.
We have forced the Almiran forces to flee. I doubt they're expecting more reinforcements.
That Aurora shield would be definitely useful. Actually, that is going to be useful right now. If I'm going to have to deal with this stuff. Alright. I might switch it to where he won't be the one using that, but currently he's going to be using that. Oh gosh, alright. Byleth, you get a dance.
Well done.
Because I think honestly the best way to do this is just attack from afar from right now.
Another victory.
Prevent them from doing anything. Well, you're still going to attack. Well, you may not. Depends on if you want to use Falling Star. Which is possible, you might actually do that. It's weird that it's good against dragons, but you never actually get to use it against a dragon. Unless you use it against monsters. There is a path that you do fight way more dragons, but it's all in pretty much one chapter. We haven't done that yet. So... that'll be coming in the future.
All is going to plan.
Alright, Balthus.
That's life.
That is definitely just life. Alright. That is bad. That is very bad. Golly, that damage. Oh, that's not pretty to look at. Jeez. Come on. There we go. She's so far behind. You need to make sure she gets ahead. This is going to be another... Yeah, I can do it. Because I want to see what this is, if anything. Ow! 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 Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, let's do this. She's not going to get killed.
We haven't seen each other since Garrick Mach. You've grown lovelier than ever, Edelgard.
You're not so unfortunate yourself. And as usual, you're here at a most inopportune moment.
Well, I'm sure we have much to talk about. But how about we settle things first?
No objections here. Prepare yourself, Claude.
We won't hold back.
Teach, you should have chosen me instead of Edelgard. No point in whining about it now, I suppose. Sorry, but I'll be taking the win today.
Well, no. I took the win instead.
Enough. You've bested me. If I die here, the Alliance becomes part of the Empire.
Do you yield then? You've never known when to give up.
Well, I can't just surrender so easily. I'm responsible for the others. If you're as smart as you seem, I bet you figured out why I was able to summon Almiran reinforcements. Wouldn't it be better to let me go and have me in your debt?
It's interesting. This is the first of a few times this will happen. I know this. You can either spare or kill people. This was the case if any of the previous people... If we weren't able to recruit anybody, everybody from each of the houses, we would see this a lot more often. If you spared them, they'd actually join you. Claude won't, obviously. And Hilda didn't run away either. But I don't think Claude's a good guy. We don't need to kill him. Honestly, we're not going to be ridiculous. We're going to spare him.
Thank you, Professor. And you, Edelgard. I'm truly grateful for your courageous decision. I will return your kindness one day. I promise.
Everybody, raise your voices in a victory cheer. Deirdre is ours.
Yeah, you can choose. It doesn't. To my knowledge, there's very few differences. If you choose either or option, there will be like some dialogue differences. One is going to be for a fight that's going to be coming up at some point. I don't know when, but it's really different. But I don't know what would be the difference if you did pick to kill Claude or not. I don't know if there is anything different. I don't think there is, but I'm not entirely sure. But I would have never done it, personally. I don't think it would... There's no point. We're just trying to do something...
Hey, Teach.
Well, you wouldn't get this for sure.
Settle down, will you? You're the victor, after all. I could have escaped, but I decided to say hi to Teach. Nothing to worry about. Deirdre has fallen and the Alliance has collapsed. There's nothing I could do to turn things around at this point.
You want me to drop my guard around someone who evaded detection by my soldiers? Impossible. Did you really risk coming here just to say hello?
I did. But mostly I wanted to say goodbye. I'm leaving Fodlan. I dare say Fodlan would be a lot more peaceful without me around. Right, Your Majesty?
It's as you say. So long as you remain here, the faction of the Alliance that is against the Empire will continue to support you.
Too true. It's best if I leave this place altogether. I'll just have to find some other way to pay back my debt to you. All I ask is that you go easy on the Alliance. After all, no one there would dare defy you now. And please treat my former classmates well. I've asked them to cooperate with you if I lost.
Wait, did your scheming include a plan for if the Alliance lost?
You think too highly of me. It just seems that way now. Outside of Deirdre, most of the Alliance is unscathed and ready to join your superior strength. In all honesty, I was hoping to become a supreme ruler and lead Fodlan to peace myself. But that won't be happening now.
Claude.
Good luck to you, Edelgard.
We crushed him in battle, and yet... he really is difficult to understand.
Lady Edelgard, Deirdre is now completely under our control. As planned, the Alliance's affairs will now be overseen by Count Burgley's.
My father is coming here? First west, then east. You sure keep him busy.
Should the others return to the monastery and prepare to face the kingdom?
Yes, thank you, Hubert. Thanks to all of your efforts, our battle with the Alliance has reached its conclusion. However, we still can't afford to be careless. We must now join the battle against the kingdom. With the strength of the Church on their side, they will prove to be a formidable enemy. More than ever, your support is invaluable. We'll need it in the days to come. But for now, let's enjoy our triumphant return.
Let's get to it!
I'm so happy that the end of the fighting is near. Too bad there's still more violence to come.
The Kingdom and the Church of Saros are worthy for fighting. I will crush them into very small pieces.
Crushing wouldn't yield a lot of pieces, but I guess it would get the job done. With the Professor, we can't lose. Probably.
Oh no. Are we fighting Lady Rhea? But she's scary. And she'll be really angry. But no way she can stay in her spooky beast form all the time, right? If she could, she would have come and attacked the monastery as many times as she wanted.
It may be wishful thinking, but perhaps it is a power that she can only access when the situation is dire. But whether she is the Archbishop or the Immaculate One, we cannot be stopped. Half remains, but half is finished. We are certainly moving forward.
No one can stop us from pushing forward.
No one.
Alright. I'm assuming that's a new chapter? Yeah. Okay, so that is chapter 14. I know there's 19 chapters in this, so we don't have too much more of this conflict going on. Not too much more. We just have to do... yeah, just 5 more chapters. So... don't know why it took me that long to think of it, but whatever. That's what happens when I'm trying to do this on a day I work. And it's really late at night right now, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright, thank you all for watching, and in the next one, we will start chapter 15. See you guys then. Later.